We're not
right
paying.
now.
I want. First of all, I want the people skinning cartel of Juarez, Mexico, to hear this now. We will not pay. We will not pay. Woody is a strong man. Okay,
Woody can handle
whatever you can dish out. He's as
I
tough
bet
as
you
nails.
couldn't skin Woody alive if you tried.
You better sharpen that knife.
He's
All
on
right,
a list
I'm
now.
telling
He's
you that
thick
right
skinned.
now.
You're
Good
not
luck.
going to mail Kyle fingers, you bitch.
We're all on a list now.
Oh yeah, we're
New list.
getting hit for sure.
Just
we
some
earned a
guy
new
going
one.
hard against the cartel, like for no reason, then they fuck him up.
Dude that was never even involved in the first place.
No, never involved.
Turns out there actually was a people skinning cartel of Juarez, Mexico, and they took our broadcast none too kindly.
There's gonna be a whatever happened to FPS Russia.
No, it'll be Woody. They're getting him. He's the one that's there. He's already there.
No,
That's
I
such
thought you were
such
talking
a-
about because you called them out. But yeah, good
Oh,
point.
no,
Woody's already
they
dead,
would
sure.
never. They would.
That's such
They
a
would
like.
never.
Like
See if
they
you
would
can
never
find out why
family-
they call him Woody. Good luck.
They wouldn't
Woody's
dare.
family vacation Mexico, like the cartel takes him away from his family. It's like such a sub like B plot to that movie. It's like the cartel rolling up on Woody. Like
I have a
guns
certain
out.
set of skills. But it's mostly talking into a mic online.
I will find you, and I will
Not really
paramotor
anything
towards
useful.
Can you imagine Woody building a paramotor like Iron Man in a cave somewhere?
He gets
So they can
stranded and
fly.
has to build one out of rocks.
He's like running from the car to. They're just
Or like-
laughing.
Or like that was
Shooting
the
at him
plan.
on the
At
ground
end,
from a
he's like,
jeep.
that was the plan. At the end, he's like, it's a bicycle. We can still use it. It's a bicycle though.
It fly away home too. The Woody story.
Yeah, Woody sent us a text in our WhatsApp like 2 days ago, and he was showing where he was in Mexico at this restaurant, and literally he sent us a picture of the menu. It was like fried crickets dipped in guacamole. There was ant larva that there were 2 different ant dishes, and he ordered the ants. They were out of ants. Move a garbage can, something. There's no way to run out of ants.
How are you out of ants? Go outside.
You ran out of ants in a Mexican kitchen in the middle of nowhere? I doubt it.
Bro, did he like choose to go to Mexico or did he wind up in Mexico?
He
Okay, all right.
He wants
That
to be
makes
there.
sense.
He's riding around. I
All
mean,
of the
ants.
letters that he's written us shakily have confirmed he wants to be there. He's being treated well.
Which
he's
means
assuring
there
us
at
he's not
gunpoint.
being molested or anything, but he's also somehow lost his grasp of English.
He's very specific. very
Looks like
specific
someone
about-
who's not even a native speaker is writing this.
That's kind of
Hello,
cool, though.
friend.
His handwriting always was bad.
He just writes you a letter. Buenos dias, amigos.
Buenos
He's
Yeah,
not
I
coming
assure
back.
you, I
did
assure
try
you,
the
friends, I
crickets.
am alive.
He's on a pretty interesting adventure. I look forward to the story.
Yeah, he always has good stories, and I'm proud of him for trying the bug dishes, like trying the crickets.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah.
was
I think I
very
would've had
shocked
to-
that he tried.
No, I'd have
order
to
it.
try it too. It looked like the ant larvae. I think the description was like honeyed ant larvae, and it just reminded me of reading Game of Thrones. And there's a part where they're eating honeyed dormouse,
Mhm.
and it just reminded me that Mexico is a third world country.
Hold
They
on,
eat bugs.
is this like, is it like a bowl of ant larvae, like rice?
That's exactly what it is. It's a
Or
big
is-
bowl of
okay,
magic.
all right.
So it's
No,
to be
I'm
eaten
sure
like with a
it's-
spoon.
I would have to eat it too if I were there, but
I'd try it if you would,
Yeah.
man.
yeah, I
he
look
didn't
forward
send
to it.
he didn't send a photo of the ants. He sent a photo of the grasshoppers because they were out of ants.
They were out.
You
so
know,
yeah,
as
wow.
is often the case, and it was basically a tortilla
away.
with like 5 crickets in there, and then just an amount of guacamole that was clearly there to cover up the taste of cricket. No one puts
Designed
that
to
much
mask.
guacamole on a pork
Yeah.
taco.
Oh man,
Like it
I
was.
would have probably just picked out a cricket and tried it. So did he like the cricket? Did you get any feedback yet, or
He said
is
it
the
wasn't
jury
bad.
out?
I don't think he'll try again. But-
No, see, that's the kidnappers talking. He did
What?
not say that he
He
enjoyed it.
loved it. He thinks it's muy bueno.
I don't think it's Mexico a wonderful place, but the grasshoppers are delicious.
I mean,
and apparently he's
all
thinking
those
that
other
by Danny
Americans are
Trejo.
wrong.
All right, I'm not gonna lie. Right before I came on here, my mom FaceTimed me, and I was like, "Yo, I'm about to, hop in and do this PKA thing." And she, the support's been amazing. I'd like to take a second to say that your community has been outrageous,
good.
and
Glad to hear it.
in the support. And my mom likes to surf Reddit, so after all the support, she joined the subreddit. And whenever she talked to me, she was like, "You're going on PKA. Isn't something shady going on? I think I saw something about like Woody got kidnapped or something. I went to Mexico." And I was like, "Mom, you've been on the internet long enough. I'm sure somebody was kidding." And she was like, "I don't know. I think he's in Mexico. Is something shady going on?" And I was like, "If he is, I highly doubt it." I get on here and everybody's just casually like, "Yeah, Woody's having a good time in Mexico," but joking about the kidnapping. And I'm like, this propaganda has spread outside the circle.
It's Mexico is just so funny to me. Like, it's
kind of what
something
makes
like
it sus.
Woody loves adrenaline. Adrenaline is Woody's drug, and he loves it. And so anytime like we're talking about vacations, we'll talk like, what do you like dream vacations or fun places? I'm like Rome. I'll go to Italy, go to France, go to Europe, the Netherlands, whatever. He's like, I think it would be fun to start in Somalia and go straight down all the way till South Africa. And then just make friends as I go. And it's like, what are you high?
That's a pipe dream if I've ever heard one, huh?
Not a good idea.
Yeah.
You're a retired millionaire. Go somewhere nice. Treat yourself.
I mean, he's gone to nice places though, right? Like he's been, I'm pretty sure he's been to Rome. I'm almost positive he has.
Yeah, he has been to Europe a couple
But
times.
on the other hand, like I guess he'd never gone and eaten grasshoppers in wherever the fuck he is. That one video he sent, it looked like he was in a jungle. And he mentioned like chartering like a motorcycle ride, which I assumed is one of those back of the motorcycle hanging on to a little guy kind of rides.
Yeah.
From a man who spoke almost no English.
The guy's like wearing like flattened Aquafina bottles as sandals.
Yeah.
Like it's just like
they were fishnet.
Very
Kyle, are you sure there
impoverished.
wasn't a mention of a dollar amount or ransom or anything like that in the video?
I mean,
I'm sure it was just Woody.
I'm not paying a dime.
There was this Venmo URL he kept sending over and over, but I just ignored that.
I don't negotiate with terrorists, and I don't answer calls that say spam likely.
No.
So,
and I don't know how to
Or
scan
Woody.
the URL.
Sorry, Woody. I mean,
Sorry,
it
Woody.
would
We
be
don't
so-
negotiate with terrorists. We
If
let
I
them
got-
on the podcast, but we don't negotiate with them.
If I got kidnapped and they're like, "We are calling your podcast co-host to get ransom for you," I'd be like, oh, "God, if you're there, please. Hopefully, they dial a nice podcast mistake and they take mercy.
Please, God, let them get Joe Rogan somehow.
Somehow,
But I would
anybody
get it.
else.
I would understand it because if we were reversed, I would also take the, I'm not negotiating with Kyle's terrorists. I don't care how many fingers I get in the mail. I'm too brave for that.
I understand, man. Don't give in, bro. Don't give in.
That's like your like take. It's like, this is a message to the terrorist kidnappers. I don't care how many testicles, fingers, ears, teeth, eyes, penises you send me. My friend Kyle is strong and he'll never give in. And
We
not
will
just
not
because he
cave.
sent me his tongue on day 2.
Cut off what you must.
Meanwhile, Kyle's hiding at his house writing fake letters. Like, man, why isn't this working?
Man, I can't believe Taylor won't pay $70 to save
70 American. 70 American dollars.
Yeah.
The note's all written in blood. 70
would be-
American.
It's like
You know what?
$10. And
I
Taylor
would-
refuses.
I would negotiate with terrorists if it was like $70. Definitely.
I don't know,
I
man.
negotiate.
$70. It's kind of like the principle,
What is
It's not
the
about the
minimum?
amount.
What is the lowest amount that you could demand as a kidnapper, terrorist, robber, whatever, before they would stop taking you seriously? Like if you asked for like $373, would someone immediately be like, "Oh, hang on, no. All right, we got 375. You got a couple of ones.
Yeah.
Oh, you already paid. Yeah, we'll take quarters. Yeah, all right. We can fix this right now, guys. The fuck did you call me? Like, would that happen? Like, would someone just peel off a couple hundreds?
They
Or
just
they-
don't even call the cops.
Or would he be like, "All right, we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna get in touch with the mayor." Like, would they still play that game? Or
I
would
don't
they
know what
just
they would
We'll
do.
see.
There's a truck on its way with the money in the back. Don't
Yes.
worry.
In the history of kidnappers, has there ever been a kidnapper who was like, "Give me the money, or I kill the hostages," and they like showed up with a bag of money, and he was like, "All right, well here they go."
There has to be an example because there's no way that kidnappers would keep doing that if there was no history of it working.
And I know that specifically like those Mexican kidnappers, they will kidnap people and like hold them for ransom, and they'll do the exchange in the end. That's like it's good business to do the exchange in the end. But I'm talking about like someone who wasn't intending, not a professional kidnapper, like a robber,
like a one-off thing.
That thing in the movies, right? Where they've always got like a bank full of hostages.
Right.
Has that ever actually played out?
What was the one? The FBI ended up killing them when they got to the airport. But the guys, the movie Dog's Day Afternoon was made about.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So he let those guys go, and then he got to the airport. He's like, "All right, here you go, everyone." And then they shot one of them and arrested the other. But he did do the exchange before he got wasted.
Yeah,
so close to pulling it off.
That close.
Yeah, he was at the airport. Yeah.
Well,
the FBI
didn't they ask
let that happen.
I've never seen Dog Day Afternoon, but I've seen like parts of it. Didn't they ask for like a couple of ridiculous things? They were like, "Give me $500,000 and a blue Corvette." And
you gotta aim high with your ass.
The story was with that whole Dog Day Afternoon, like the real story of it is, I may be misremembering this a little bit, but the guy whose idea it was former military, and I believe it was his brother who like got injured, got his head messed up in the war, and the army never paid out for it. So his robbery was more of a middle finger to the feds. So whenever he like took the money, I think the plan was they were going to take the plane to Mexico and then they were going to scatter. But when they got to the
movie,
airport,
didn't one of them want a sex change or something? Wasn't that the thing?
That was the guy whose idea it was, like the lead brother. It was his. I believe it was a man who was transitioning into a woman that he had previously dated. And the money was for her as well, which is why it was such a specific dollar amount. Yeah, there was a lot going on there.
Yeah, the negotiator's going to be like, just, I don't understand either. No.
Wait, they went trans as a hiding maneuver?
No. Like again, in the movie, I don't know about this real life thing. I didn't even know it was a true story.
They just like changed the cops. They're like, "We are now looking for a 6'4" woman with a swastika tattoo on her forehead."
And Big Jim McCloskey.
Big Jim.
Don't be fooled by the tits. It's the swastika that gives it away.
The identifying marks are the same.